Oh, always a great job. We're talking. We're just going to keep going. California sucks.
What?
Wow, dude. Okay,
Just
because
out the blue, just out the
all
gate,
I had to come up with something. We went live, man. I don't know.
right.
out the blue.
All right.
Just can't
Hey.
say the F word for 7 minutes. Well, now 6 minutes and 45 seconds.
He just threw you up under the bus big time.
Yeah. Hey.
But
Cheers,
after
homie.
that 7 minutes, we're good
I
to
got
go.
I got a certain word that's put instead of yourself. It begins with F. All right. Hey. Shout out everybody. Thank you, everybody. Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome. We got a
Yes.
banger here tonight. We got Andy Frickson in the back studio here waiting to come on here at 15 minutes after the hour, wherever you're at. I like that. We're just going to start saying 15 minutes after the hour.
There you
Ooh.
I'm tired of all this
Look how
time
fancy
zone.
we're getting.
go.
I'm
Yeah.
tired of all this time zone prejudice bullshit crap.
Pinky out.
Look at that. Caught it. Caught myself. Didn't do it.
Oh, here we go.
And
Okay,
that
good.
is called control. All right. You know the drill. Let's get to who's making the show possible.
Who's that, Tony?
Cleveland Whiskey. Happy birthday
Hey,
to
to
them.
you.
We're gonna sing again.
No, but it's their birth month, 10 years
Yeah.
running. 10
Let's
years
go.
running. I'm not a
It's your
believer in
birthday.
birthdays. I'm a believer in birth month. And that's what
It's your
Cleveland Whiskey's
birthday.
doing. You know why they've made it 10 years? Because they're awesome. All right, I think Andy's internet's working back. Andy, you look great in the background there. Now he's all right. He's moving. You're good now.
Yeah.
When you come on, you're going to be a free moving, non glitchy machine. Branch barbecue sauce. Let's go. Fieldhouse mustard, Branch, Branchero. You name it, it's good. Just get it all. The cherry peach, love it.
Yep.
New and improved. Thai chili mustard. He
Ooh.
said, I'm going to love it. He said it's better, and it was already good.
That Branchero, though, I'm telling
The
you,
Branchero is
folks.
delicious. All right. The guy we got here in the background, Frickson Family Farms. You're going
Yeah.
to find out why it's in the family up there. You're going to meet the guy that's growing the grain, that's stuffing it down these hogs and beef's throats of delicious nectar of the soil. Yeah, so we're excited to have him on here. Don't forget, Dude Box. I'm trying to copy and paste. I want everybody watching tonight to please enter in the Tomahawk giveaway.
Yes.
It would really mean a lot to all of us. It's not even. You're not doing us a favor. Do yourself a favor. Win a 3-pound freaking tomahawk steak. Copy link address.
I'm
All
just,
right,
yeah. A free 3-pound tomahawk
Yes,
Not
free,
just
free.
like
from
Not just,
Frickson Family Farms.
Say
this
that 3
isn't
times
some
fast.
tomahawk you get at the
Frickson Family
Walmart.
Farms. Frickson Family Farms.
That
Frickson
says
Family Farms.
choice
Sorry.
crap on the stamp on it. No, sir.
It's
Nope.
not even prime.
Not even prime. Not even. Might as well be select. All right, so let me Control V. Here is that down there. Can we flag that there? Can we? Oh yeah.
Yep.
Look at this.
Oh boy, what did we do?
I'm favoriting comments so it stays up there forever. And we are
Oh,
growing
yes.
on the Good Network.
Yes.
Oh, let's go. Boo, 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 boo. Hey, we got the Dude Network box going on. Let's get to it. We have our good friend Brad at Redbeard Seasoning got his box last week. He ordered one as soon as smart man. He's like, I know
Yeah,
Yep.
I know a good deal when I see one. And
exactly.
He hit that get it now button.
Mhm.
And guess what? He got it.
You got it.
And we got some big news on Redbeard and Willow coming up after this. But first, let's get to the unboxing video here.
It's a crappy, rainy day here in north central Ohio, but look what I just got in the mail today. The Dude Network box is here from Frickson Family Farms. All the way from Minnesota to Ohio, and everything is still frozen. We got some beef jerky, beef cheeks, picanha steak. Look at that color. 2 pounds of beef bacon, tri-tip roast, and the dino ribs. Look how thick those babies are. Bottle of Willow Seasonings Memphis blend. I think we got some cooking to do with all this stuff. So stay tuned.
Boom.
Let's go.
Bam. I like how everyone's like tapping their cameras now. I love it. It's a sweet transition. It's the easiest transition in
It's
the
the
book.
best
You
transition.
started it. You started it.
I did not start it. Do not start that crap. No,
Yeah,
sir.
no, we get buried.
No, definitely not. So, all right, before we get Mr. Frickson on here to have some beers, cold beers, Natty Daddies, I
Natty
believe.
Daddies.
I heard he's a natural light guy. We're going to test that theory here in a couple minutes. But first, we have a really, really special announcement for both Redbeard and Willow. First, let's show the brands here, everybody. We do actually, I forgot to update this. There is a new promo code for Redbeard Seasoning. I said, you know what, Brad? I need more than 10%. So I need more than 10%. 10% ain't enough, Brad. These people are good people. So guess what he did? He gave us 20% off if you use TDN Family. He asked, what do I want? He's like, what promo code? He goes, what do you want it to be? I said, we're family. I want TDN Family for 20% off. That's basically free shipping if you get 4 or 5 bottles. You're
That's
welcome.
right.
No kickback in it for us. We're just here to pass on the coops.
Oh, coupons.
I would mention our promo code for Will Seasonings, but just go to his website and take advantage of the sales he's got going on right now. The March Madness, $9 per bottle, free shipping over 30. March Madness has started early this year, and it's in David from Willow's brain. So yeah, go take advantage of that. And
Real quick.
yes, while you do that, we're going to
the
pull
winner this week. Nathan was the first one.
Hey,
you got a bottle of Willow Seasoning coming.
That's right. And anybody that's the first to comment that beats Robert Race to the comment section, Johnsie's hooking you up with a free bottle of Willow of your choice.
That's right.
And don't worry,
that's a good deal.
It's pretty cheap this month, so feel free to get one sent. You're not going to break his pocket. If you don't want it, if you want one, go over to willowseasonings.com and get some too. All right,
I got to get yours in the mail. Sorry, buddy.
Best barbecue rub. Is that what it is? Bestbarbecuerub.com released the results tonight. Both Willow and Redbeard participated in this, and they both did fantastic. Let's show the highlights.
Awesome.
So here's the seafood. 2 top 10 finishes. Redbeard kept in at 8th with Cajun Black. Congratulations, Brad. And then also congratulations to Willow Seasonings with the feisty lime right there for that. And let's go over now to the...
Nice, dude.
Oh, no.
What's going on?
Come on.
I clicked on something. Sorry.
No.
It didn't affect your screen, just mine. So that's good. All right, let's go over to the chicken. We have the barbecue rub. No, Brad Polachek, top 10 in chicken. Congratulations with the barbecue rub right there. Top 10. That's fantastic. It's nice to know you work with winners. It's nice to know you work with winners.
I'm just saying.
Number 13. You got 13 too. Hold on, back up.
Yep,
back
sorry,
up.
13. Yep. David's like, I'm sorry, Sweet Heat. Thank you, David. Thank you. We rehearsed this over and over. And then 14, Wild Game Rub. So 3 partner finishes in the top 14. Look at us. We know what we're talking about. We're not just peddling some bull crap rubs over here. No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Thought you knew, folks. Thought you knew.
Thought you knew. You need to know. So congratulations to them and chicken. And then here is the pork. I hate to say it, but one rub finished better, higher than all. I mean, it was the Memphis.
Told you. We told you.
I hate to say it, David. I mean, I hate to tell David, but I told him so.
It's a sleeper.
It's a sleeper.
You called that one way back, bro, from downtown.
When the first time I tried him, I said Memphis is your best.
You said that one's gonna nail stuff.
Yep, and they're all great. I don't want to sit there and say it's way back. I mean, they're all fantastic.
But
I mean, I strongly encourage everybody to look back at all my content for both Redbeard and Willow. I use everything. There's not one of each lineup that I do not use. I mean, it is fantastic. literally those two lineups, and you have your whole
Yep.
kitchen.
Everything you need.
cabinet
Yeah,
covered.
everything you need.
Absolutely.
20
So congratulations to Willow in the pork.
27.
27's Red Beard barbecue rub. I'm telling you, man, that barbecue rub just keeps winning. Like, it's crazy how good the barbecue rub is. It's so good. And then lastly, beef. Looking.
Oh, shut up, bro.
Yeah, top
Number
10.
9.
Brad got steak and brisket at 10th, and then at 9th, Willow once again, high elevation, salt, pepper, and garlic. I mean, guys,
That's
a lot of top 10s. That's a lot of top 10s.
Yeah.
Congratulations to both.
Gentlemen.
Both should be proud. Cheers to you. We love you both. Fan-freaking-tastic.
Hey, heard it here first on the Dude Network.
Absolutely.
Or if you catch the presser 2 hours before the show started. But yeah, I liked his idea. I like his take on it better. There's that compliment thing, Johnsy. Not good at it. Still working on it.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So the man of the hour.
Oh boy.
Oh, thank God. I'm so excited. Oh, Damon's busting out the camp. He knows how these farm boys are. You gotta keep your orange on. They'll hit you with the skid steer. I mean,
Got to get your caution light on.
yeah, you got to get the caution light on because hydraulic fluid is always rolling around. I don't know. Uh-oh. Did we lose him? We'll wait for him.
I think he went to go get his caution light.
He probably did something. Or he realized we said 8:15 and that he needed to go pee before it got
Oh,
dirty.
man.
All right, he's back.
No, Damon called it.
Oh, he did. What a guy. What a guy. Hey, Danny, we can't hear you yet. Hang on. We're going to get you on here. All right. So, the man, the myth, the freaking legend, the man that we've all grown to fall in love with. A man that throws a snowball at a mannequin in a blizzard. A man that can't call in sick. Why, Johnsy? Because he's a farmer.
Mm-hmm.
COVID
Days off.
has no chill when it comes to running a farm. Because guess what happens if he don't go to the farm?
We don't
No
get
farmer gets that
No,
job.
nothing gets done.
None.
nothing.
Who's going to haul the shit? Who's going to take it and spread the poo? You know? Who's going to give back to the land?
Who's gonna get that new baby calf to suckle?
Yeah. What if the calf comes out backwards? Who's going to wrestle that son of a bitch and pull it right out? What if he needs to give it a little mouth to mouth? What if it needs a little love? Need to pull the snot out of its nose so it breathes?
Oh yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Who's going to do it?
Nobody.
I mean, cows can't. What are they going to eat? Snow in the winter? No.
No.
Who's going to break up the ice? Farmers.
Mm-hmm.
Who's gonna grow the grain to feed the cows?
Farmers. Who's going to make the best beef on the planet of Earth? Frickson Farms.
Yeah.
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 Without further ado, Andy freaking Frickson. How we doing, man?
Hey, doing good. Doing good. Nice intro. I like it. Suckling. You know, the whole suckling part.
All about the suckling. You got Johnsy knows a thing or two about a good suckle. Yeah.
Mm.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
How the heck are you,
Andy, I will say if you take your phone and turn it sideways, you will get full screen.
Oh, okay. First time here doing
Yeah,
this.
first timer.
There we go. No.
Oh no, you got the screen lock on. Nope, you got the screen lock on. Sorry. Never mind.
Oh yeah.
You're good.
All good in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We only need this much to party, man. So what are you drinking over there? Natural Light?
Got the natties going, man.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Natty Light.
On a good day, kids are taken care of, cows are fed early. You got all day. How many natty daddies we've hammered?
Ooh. Now, I don't know. I'm 33 now. Not as many as I used to. You know,
Me too. Yeah.
4.
Bullshit.
No,
We're past 7 minutes. Bullshit.
yeah. If the sun is shining, there might be a good 6-pack going down. just
All
maybe.
right.
So
Just maybe. Yeah.
Just maybe.
He's obviously never been on the Friday night show. Yeah. Most people end up waking up regretting the Friday night decision to come on. So what's the weather up in old Dakota these days?
40 degrees today, sloppy, muddy, snow, mud. It's that time of the year in March, it just kind of sucks.
It sucks, man. It's the worst. Everything's thawing out.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's like 10 times the amount of work.
How many acres are you guys farming up there?
We run about 600. So we own about half, and we rent the other half from neighbors.
The old barter system.
Yep.
Love it.
Yeah.
So when we going big, like 6,000?
Oof. I don't know. My area is just a little different. I don't know. We don't have the big flat 80-acre fields. A lot of these guys' farms in my area, they're 80 to 100-acre farms. We got a lot of woods, a lot of rolling hills. I'm only maybe 10 miles from the Mississippi River, so we kind of live in bluff country here. So a lot of pastures, a lot of cattle grazing. That's kind of what my little area is all about. So.
I forgot the old Mississippi was up that high, if I'm being honest. Probably a small little bitch up that. Oh, what do you have there, Jonesy?
What is that, Jonesy?
What's that, Jonesy?
Just some Frickson Family Farms beef jerky.
Oh, man.
You mean the best jerky that's ever been made in the history
Yeah.
of the earth?
I don't know.
I'm straight jealous.
He's never had it yet, and it's raw reaction. Raw reaction.
Okay, that's my favorite. The sweet and spicy. It's good. It's good stuff.
Man, John's having a moment.
Okay, we'll see John's in a little
All
while.
right. I don't know. Should we have a? I mean, do we need to talk about it,
I
Jonesy?
mean,
Need to talk.
you gonna share? Damn it!
I mean,
Dude, that is.
It's good. Huh? Now you see why me and Tony don't have none left.
yeah, like that shit lasted like 0.3 of 1 second in my fridge, man. I actually let it sit up there for days because I got mine before anybody else's because I'm just in that 2-day zone. So I didn't want to be the first one to do it. So I let it sit up there. Boy, am I glad I let it sit because it was good. All right, now Andy. Not all. My understanding is you used to be into the dairy game, right? When you started out.
Yeah, I grew up on a dairy farm. That's my whole family has always been in the dairy business. The dairy business has just changed a lot in the last few years, especially the last 5 to 6 years. It's kind of going into like the hog industry, large, big corporate farms. Just in my little 5-mile stretch in front of my farm, there used to be 9 dairies 4 years ago, and today there's 0. So, now they're just crop farming, raising some steers, raising some beef. A lot of them went out and got jobs in town, but we're lucky enough to be able to stay on our farm and direct market our beef. That's been able to help us stay home and do what we love to do. So
Same thing, man. Same thing. My pops got out of it in like 93, I think. 92, 93. He saw the writing on the wall a long time ago. Yeah, he got out of it. Yeah, he milked like 80 head. No, he had 80 head. I think he only milked like 60.
sure.
Yeah. But anyway, man, hell of a living. But no, yeah, that's crazy, man. What you're saying, same shit's happening. There's like, hell, even the big ones that were local are even getting out of it down here. Like one buddy's had like 1,200 head. And they're like losing. Like, I mean, every year, this like it's just tough.
That's crazy.
Tougher every year. Yeah. So, oh man, I have so many questions here. Let's get into. Everybody's on here like, who is this guy? Damon, introduce us to the world. That is Andy. We got life on the day of Andy. We got some stuff here of you, man. Sorry.
All right.
This tractor we named Butch because it looks kind of like Butch. Ride along with me, and I'll teach you about grinding feed and all the fun facts about it. Our feed mill is old, but it works like a charm. First thing we do is let's get the corn out of the grain bin. This is our grain bin. This holds and stores our grain for the year. We grind out of this for cow feed. Whoa, there's a lot of corn there. Now we just pull the wagon up here. Open the door and let her rip. This machine is called a feed mill. It takes the whole kernel and it grinds it into a fine ground powder. The cattle love it this way. This is what it looks like before we grind it. This is what it looks like after we grind it. We grind it so it's more digestible to the cattle and fast releasing.
Got to get them enzymes.
Corn makes our beef very nice and fat, is why you get the nice juicy steaks.
Dude, I love, like, here's the funny thing. My dad has nothing but old Massey's, and it's got the same bird shit stains on the metal hood as yours do. Like them little fucking sparrows that are always shitting on the Massey's, man. Yeah, he's got the old Massey, the old same seat, man. Old reliable. Them old Masseys are nice tractors, man. So when I saw that one, I was like, I got to get the Massey on there, the old Massey Ferguson.
Yeah, they run forever.
They really do.
Yeah.
What's your favorite tractor?
Oh, John Deere 4440, hands down.
Whoa! He came out swinging with that.
Swinging.
Yeah.
They know. I didn't know, but yeah.
Yeah, that was our wedding tractor. We even I took Miss Darian there on our wedding day. We drove her away in the sunset on my John Deere 4440.
That is the most gangster shit I've ever heard in my life.
Ain't that nice?
You're a real wordsmither, you, Andy.
Yeah.
You just really know how to term them. Hop on my John Deere, baby. Hop my big green tractor. Did you make it go slower? Or did you make it go faster?
Did I make it do what?
Did you make it go slower? Make it go faster? Did you go out through the pasture?
Oh no, all blacktop, all good.
That was one off the song. Never mind. I blew it.
Nothing too crazy. No.
It's not you. It's me. It's all right.
There you go.
Damon, Johnsy,
Yes.
let her rip. Johnsy, if you can stop beating the damn jerky for 5 seconds or Damon, go first.
About approximately, I'm pretty sure it might be a rough number, but approximately how many cattle do you have on the ranch, on the farm?
So we usually finish around a little over 200 a head a year. And then a little over 100 of that is direct marketed. So what we ship out to our customers ran through our store. We kind of, out of the 200, we picked the absolute best out of that group. That is what we sell under our name, and the rest go to a local sale barn. So like the local sale barn, a lot of farmers in the area take all their beef up there, and that'll end up in a lot of like your Hy-Vees and your Costco's and that kind of thing, and so a lot of it gets shipped across to other countries. And actually a lot of our really good beef in the United States, a lot of it doesn't even get to stay here. We usually export it, which is something's wrong in that picture,
Yeah,
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But no, it's crazy. So what you're saying is you keep the best of the best for Frickson Family Farms. Only the
You
top.
bet.
Primo, creme de la creme.
Yeah, because believe it or not, no two beef are alike. They all finish at different times. They just, they're kind of like humans. You got none of them are too much alike. So some take a little longer to feed, some don't take as long. A lot of it's genetic related. So we always try to keep the best for everything that we ship, which is nice to have a little bit more than what we need. So we're able to do that. We can pick through them, and take the absolute best. So
Gotcha.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's 200 head, man. That's a lot. By the way, on the dairy farming, we've played more tits than either of these two guys, Andy. That's a fact.
yeah, right.
The old
Probably so.
iodine. You old iodine dipper, Randy. You old iodine.
Yeah. Don't get it in your eye. It stings. Hurts.
It does. That's a
Right.
bit. I've had it
It
right.
does.
It always ended up in the tear ducts. It always
Yep.
ended up in the tear ducts. I swear to God, it did. Oh shit! How many cattle did you milk?
When we milked, we ran about 120 cows.
Okay, yeah, you were smaller then, but not too
Yeah,
small.
we were smaller.
All right, now we're gonna have some comments here. Let's see, Johns, are you ready yet?
He's got.
He's muted. Johnsy's muted.
It's not showing. It's not showing he's muted.
No.
I
There.
remember.
Okay.
I remember.
Okay.
That was a religious experience. Sorry, guys.
Matt Full Chef goes, dude, 33. You're still a stud. That was you, Andy, because I am not.
And I'm not 33 either. So
Me either.
I'm actually. Maybe that's a good thing. It was accidentally muted, so you guys weren't listening to me smack the whole time.
Yeah.
True.
Damon, is that Clemson orange that you had on your?
Absolutely was not Clemson orange.
I think it was. It had that Clemson Tiger pigment.
Nope.
Oh boy.
Nope.
There was a question, and the answer is yes. This guy made that jerky that I was eating.
All right.
Frickson Family Farms. Oh,
Did you milk Holsteins or jerseys?
When we dairy farmed, we had mostly all Holsteins. We were registered. We had a registered herd. We had, I believe it was the top third in the state for somatic cell count, which is quality. So we were pretty high up there rated. It was a sad thing to see him go, but it's a lot of fun. We're having a lot of fun now with the transition into the beef world, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
I mean, I don't want to sound rude, but I'm kind of glad you're where you're at now for selfish reasons, obviously, but
there you go.
So man, just a lot of people just talking over here tonight. I
know. You can't even keep up anymore.
22 people. I think that's a record. We have 22. That might be like live. That's a decent live there. But anyway, so Andy, man, let's not talk farming here. Let's talk about life outside the farm, dude. What's Andy doing? What's your
favorite thing to do when you're?
Yeah, man. What's Andy do when you're not farm, man? You in the old town local bowling league with the old boys in the yard, you know? I mean, you throwing some darts at the local billiard hall. I mean, what are we doing?
No, I'm more of a table tennis guy. You know, I like table tennis.
Ping pong.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't do anything with sports. No, I hunt animals. I like the archery hunt. I like the bow hunt. Yeah, that's what I do. Spend a lot of time in a tree in the fall, and once we're done harvesting, you know, muzzleloader season and archery are kind of my two. That's my hobby. So,
what kind of bow do you have?
This year I got a Matthews. I can't even keep up with what the names all are. It's not the newest one. It's three ago. That's all I remember. Yeah, I bought it from a buddy of mine. So
I have a PSC.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a crossbow. I don't care. I'll do it.
Here he goes.
I don't give a shit. Kill with it just the same, too. All right, we do have a question here. Is there a link to order a box? Yes. Go to fricksonfamilyfarms.com. It literally says the logo of the Dude Network, like up here in the corner. Right up here on the top right. It looks like that. Click on that, and then that is where you can get it. And depending on what state you're in, you'll get it in 2 days, free shipping. If you're in the Midwest, good chance that's a thing. Right, Andy?
That's right. Yep, you got it, man. And then sign up for that tomahawk giveaway. I mean, them tomahawks are freaking killer. I mean,
there is a link at the top of all the comments here. I favorited it on where people can go to enter that, which is free $99. There's nothing to do that.
Yep. All it takes is an email address.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah, I was under some instructions to make sure the tomahawk was mentioned more than once tonight. So we're gonna hammer that tomahawk. I mean, because I'm tired of it. If you're watching, you haven't been entered. You don't even like me. You don't like us.
That's
you don't
right.
like the Dude Network if you haven't entered in the tomahawk giveaway. That's a fact. Don't be an American. Enter in the damn tomahawk giveaway.
It's a free, legit, ridiculous.
I mean,
tomahawk.
it's a 3 pound like slap your dong steak on the.
But this.
No, was that the one? That was the one. Sorry, guys.
There we go. Hey, we got one.
Hey, adventure. Hey, let's go. Oh, sorry. I clicked at the same time. I'll do it.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, buddy.
Hey. Let's go. Hey, Rose's Barbecue. We got entered.
All right. Let's
Yay.
go.
Let's go, Massel. Party it up, bro.
Watching the Dude Network.
Someone has to order a box tonight during the show before we can close it down. I mean, I'm down with that. Who's down?
Oh, let's
Andy
go.
said he will go shirtless if we can get a box sale.
I don't know about that. I'm a little shy with my nipples being pierced and all.
Are they pierced?
No.
Oh, you're supposed to go with that.
You should have been like, no, just my right one.
Yeah.
All right. New bet. If we get 3 boxes, Andy's pierced his right nipple with the hot barbed wire from the barn tonight.
Oh, Lord. We need a tetanus shot real quick.
I'll buy 3 right now if that's what we're getting.
Oh.
And that was
That's
a dramatic
horrible.
drop off. We had high energy in it. Yeah.
So Andy, with you hunting and everything, what's the biggest? What do you hunt?
Biggest buck is another
Biggest
question.
buck, yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, so whitetails are kind of what we're hunting here, and I haven't shot nothing now. It's been about 3-4 years. I got a couple we've been watching all year, but no dice. So I haven't connected. So no, but they'll be bigger next year. They made her through the season, so that's the main thing.
Yeah.
You can always put up like a 12-foot fence around your property and bring some in.
That's an idea. Yeah.
I mean, we can sell enough cows next year. We can make that happen. We can up the herd, up the herd to 250. Get an extra 50 acres. What is it? 1 cow per acre? Isn't that the deal on the pasture?
Yeah. Yeah, depending on where you're at, but yeah, in our area, for a cow calf pair is kind of an acre is kind of the rule of thumb, especially on a rotationally grazing setup. So every day you're moving them to a new pasture, and so yeah. Every day you're moving to a new pasture. A new paddock is the correct term for it. Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Hey, guess what happens if he's sick? Still gets moved to the new pasture. Is there anything worse than being like knocked down, drag out sick?
That does suck. At least now, having beef, it's a little bit more forgiving. But when we dairy farm, nothing was worse than having the flu and trying to milk cows. I mean, it was awful. Awful. I had influenza the week before our wedding, and I thought we were going to have to cancel our wedding. I mean, it was that bad. And yeah, I had to try to milk cows with that. It was awful. So yeah, hats off to the dairy guys. There's nothing that stops you. You got to go out there and do it because nobody's going to do it for you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Bet, Robert. Bet.
Hey, don't. That guy found out how to order it before it was even orderable.
Yeah, he was the guy that did like the black market order, Andy.
Yeah. His was sent out the back.
Nate, I'm going to send you one of those boxes. Here it comes, he says.
Oh, that's one bolt.
I think we're going to get a box sale right now, Andy.
That's one. That's
there,
one bolt.
Look at that.
Hey,
2 more. We got a pierced nipple. 2 more.
If he said it, he ain't looking around.
I know.
I didn't quite say it, YouTube. I didn't quite say it. That doesn't count.
No, we're past 7 minutes and it's in context.
I know.
Now they say after 7 minutes you can say fuck, bitch, shit, as his words said, not mine. After 7 minutes and it's all in context, as long as it's not derogatory or showing an unprofessional manner toward human beings. I might have added that last part, but that's how I heard it.
What happened to America?
Yeah. Okay, great question. Like, I didn't even have thought of this. Have you ever had any mysterious cow death by aliens? Well, he put an aliens emoji.
Yeah.
But like anything crazy, you're like, that's suspicious.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. Every once in a while, you get something that throws you for a loop. Well, I live right on the interstate, so my farm is right on top of the interstate. And about a few years ago, we had a cow, just got her home, just bought her, wilder than hell, jumped the fence, ran across the road, jumped on the interstate, and I semi-smoked her. That was probably the worst accident we ever had. We've also had a mountain lion on the farm. That was 8 years ago. That we were in the newspaper. If you Google me, you'll see pictures of that in newspaper feeds. But yeah, I think we got, 4 or 5 of them that thing killed.
Dang.
So it's pretty wild. And the DNR wouldn't help us, wouldn't do anything. I mean, they denied it. They said it was wild dogs. Well, it's a 1,000-pound cow, and there's a pile of them dead in the shed, in the corner because they cornered them. Yeah. So that's a couple of good stories there. But yeah,
Are they
get a few? We did get insurance that time for the cougar and for the one that got hit on the interstate. But as far as like diseases or anything like that, we've been pretty lucky there. I mean,
we introduced the wolf up by you again, right? In northern, has it worked that way down?
Oh yeah, there's wolves here. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
That's so badass.
So, Johnsy, this is how that story works, and Andy, confirm me this is how I was told by a guy over in the Baraboo, Wisconsin area, how he described it. Basically, they brought in this wolf to reintroduce it as like a special season thing. And then, like the year after they did it, is like, it's an endangered species. So then they couldn't shoot the ones that they introduced in northern Wisconsin and Minnesota, and now they've spread. No one can do anything about it.
And why would they do that?
Is that correct, though, Andy?
Right. Yeah, that's kind of we live next to a state park too, and they're always putting in different critters of some sort up there all the time.
Why would they do that? Why would they then do that? Because it affects farming. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Not that.
Anyway, most of the time they do it to say they control the deer population is always their excuse all the time. CWD, but
yeah, that's whatever. That's been their. I was just going to get to this. She also asked right before that, she asked, I don't know how to cook beef cheeks.
It's really easy. Cut off all the silver skin with a very sharp knife. Cook them like a brisket till 205 and wrap them at 165. You can put them in foil, and they taste like smoked, delicious roast beef. I mean, they taste exactly like roast beef, but has like the marbling in beef cheeks is the best marbling of any cut of beef I've ever seen.
I don't know, man.
Marbling in beef cheeks.
I don't know. These Frickson tri-tips. Look, I've seen tri-tips my entire life. I haven't seen tri-tips that look like this.
It's because of the top 100 and the top 3%. Johnsy.
That was for dairy.
Johnsy, don't fuck with my sales mojo, bro. Johnsy.
I'm not trying to do that. I was just trying to do facts.
Let me see. I can hit remove.
Oh, never mind, Andy. That point was ruined. Never mind.
There you go.
He goes, there you go.
Oh, look. Well, we had 23, but since you clowned on me again, we lost 2 more.
I'm sorry. No, that's because they went to go get a Dude Network box before they sold out. How's that?
There you go. Nice recovery.
Smooth.
Are we?
It's Super Mario Day.
Hopefully,
it's happy Super Mario Day today. That's the mushrooms.
Actually, so Jay Regulaw I'll just tell, he grew up close to me. We'll leave it at that. And I can confirm this is a true story. They had one get hit by lightning.
That's a great idea, David.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was about 7, we lost 15 of them to a lightning strike. They're all standing underneath of a tree. Lightning zapped them, and happens.
Tell us the lightning story, please. He goes, not much of a story. Cow was dead in the pasture. On her side, burn marks all over her body.
Dang.
Yeah. That'd be wild. Have you seen any UFOs up there scouting on your stuff? I saw you survive the Chinese weather balloon, so that was good.
Yeah, we got lucky there. We were mark safe from the Chinese balloon, but no UFOs.
I was worried. I had concerns.
Yeah, me too. I don't blame you. It's a scary time.
In times like these, you just eat a flank steak.
Oh, that's my next order. After these dude boxes, I got to get some Frickson flank.
What caliber of gun do you use before put the piece down before cutting them up? I know the answer to this, but you can go ahead and tee this one up, Andy.
I'm not 100% sure. That's the butcher's job. 22 mag, I believe. Don't quote me, but I believe that's what he's got.
That's what we use to butcher hogs.
Okay. See, down here, there's a lot of places to do like the super high-powered electric shock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't do that.
Hogs. I don't know if they do that on the beef, but on the hogs, I mean, I literally So true story, about like 6 months ago, I walked into a butcher shop and they were like putting the hogs down as I'm walking in. And it's like a little like Amish shop out there. They didn't give a lot of walk-in business. So I go in there and I'm like buying, and I just hear this god awful squeal. I'm talking, there's like the showroom, and then there's like a double door, and then that's where the killing was going. They didn't have them in the back of the shop. They had them literally right beside the double doors. And I'm sitting there trying to buy for my meat. And I just hear the god awful. And I was like, is that one you killed? He's like, nah, that one probably got kicked by the one that got killed. And I was like, oh, cool. No. So he said, I thought you did the butchering. You guys don't do the butchering, but you guys have a butcher shop that you guys work with. And I'm not going to lie, you guys are lucky to have that butcher shop, man, because they know like all the cuts. Like,
yeah, that guy knows what's up.
So is that like a local butcher shop to you, or do you have to travel a good bit to get it to that butcher shop?
No, so like for us, we're the farmers. It's our beef, it's our pork, all that. We take it to our processor, which is about 20 minutes away, half hour. We work with him directly. My wife does. So because it's with all the laws and everything, you got to be USDA and all that. And for a farmer to build his own butcher shop like that, being USDA, I mean, you're talking $1 million+ Well, then having a staff to run it, it just doesn't work. So this processor, all he does is just small farms like us, and there's probably 15, 20 of us, kind of within a 2-hour radius, I suppose, that go to this particular butcher shop, and he just works with just small farms, so he knows a lot of these cool cuts. And between him and my wife, Darian has brought in a lot of different recipes, and he'll kind of blend her together, and we'll do taste sampling, and she'll kind of, adjust it to what she likes, So a lot of the stuff is different recipes that we kind of came up with too. And a lot of them are stuff that he's come up with. And yeah, so we work really well together.
That's awesome.
That's pretty good.
It really is. It's really crazy. Like the stuff that I'm hearing, like, I think it's interesting. And I know Darian told me this is like they have a lot of like Latino ethnicity at that butcher shop. So they know like the good chorizo, they know all the Mexican cuts and stuff like that. So it's really, your chorizo, dude, is really good. Really good. Yeah. What's your favorite steak, actually? I see you cooking all kinds of stuff. You're doing steak tacos. You like a good Fricksonator burger thingamajig. But, what's your go-to, man?
Oh, flat iron, hands down. Flat iron is my favorite steak.
Flat iron. I still haven't had a flat iron.
Oh, really? They started selling them down here at my Walmart, and it's like $4.50 a piece. And I know it's not the best quality, but like it's hard. You don't ever find them. So like when I see them, I buy like 2 of them, man. Like they're really good.
Yeah, they're good.
I like how they're like nice and thin, and they blow up to this like nice little beef balloon, man. Delicious. Yeah. Did you see the news that I know you've been using some Willow up there lately? Did you see that they got 3rd in the old Memphis today in the old pork category?
Yeah, well, they got good stuff. I mean, we've carried a couple other different products in our store, and once he sent us that sample pack to try, man, I was hooked. It was awesome. It's going over well in our store. Like we've sold a fair amount of it already in the first week and a half that we've had it. So
that
we'll definitely be buying more.
He knows. He sends the samples like he's being cute and nice, but he fucking knows. He's just sinking venom into your veins. I mean, that's
it's called being a good drug dealer.
Yeah, it's a real good drug dealer, man. And what's nice about that is he gets to get high on his own supply. What a concept, man.
Right.
Yeah, it's not frowned upon. I mean, good for him. I'd snort that in Memphis, though. If I had to.
Oh.
Let's go burn.
Yeah, but that drip will taste fantastic.
Damon out of nowhere. That'll burn. Thanks, Damon. Dynamite drop in.
That's right. That's how we do it. Silent Bob over here. I'm gonna come in every now and then.
All right, I gotta write that one down. What time of the show is that? 45. All right. That's a good one. Yeah, we're trying to organize ourselves here with some clip-worthy moments. He goes, "You got me figured out. I'm on to your truth there, David. I'm on to your no bullshitting there. No bullshitting." Oh man, John Z. Damon, what you guys
Hold
got?
on. This guy's gonna put Memphis in the coffee tomorrow. That's crazy.
I would.
Oh! Look who weighed in.
All right.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. That's go ahead.
Oh no, you're good. Frickson Family Farm says flat irons hands down.
Yep.
Well, when
Well,
you're
it
raising the
says-
best beef in the country, yeah.
Thank you, Andy, is what David said.
There you go. It's easy to advertise for somebody when you love it. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
he's got good stuff.
Do you know if you guys cut off the chuck eye steaks? I know you're not really to the meat guy. You're the guy that grows the grain and makes sure they stay alive and get to the processing place safe and sound. Do you know if you guys cut out the chuck eye steaks? Have you ever?
Yeah,
had
we
one?
do. We do. Yep. I believe we had some last summer. I believe. I can't remember for sure, but that'd be a Darian question. But yeah, you'd think with us having 160 different products and cuts and that kind of thing that we'd just be eating everything every day. But it's just we're so busy. Like I maybe grill 2 times a week. Try to, and this is our downtime. So springtime. When springtime rolls around, we're busy little beavers. So,
Now you guys do. So when you plant your fields, are you doing all corn? You doing corn, soybean? Like, what do you do? A rotational crop? You rotating your fields? Like, you letting some rye grow? How you doing all that?
Yeah, so we're big into the no-till and cover crop thing just because of the erosion factor in our area. So, in the fall after we harvest, we'll no-till seed winter rye in, and that overwinters. And then in the springtime, that'll get about 3-4 inches tall, and then we'll go in and no-till our corn and soybeans into that. And then as it's germinating, then we'll kill that rye off, and that rye kind of lays down and covers the dirt, makes like a nice mat. And it's interesting. It's just kind of a different way of doing things. That rye kind of disintegrates, turns into organic matter, refeeds the corn crop. So we're kind of big into the regenerative thing, and we're going to get a little bit bigger into it. We raise alfalfa hay too for our cattle, but we're going to kind of do, we also have beef cows too, so run cow and calves. And we're going to kind of like pasture off sections of our farm and kind of rotate through it. So like maybe for 2 years, we'll pasture one half of our farm, and then we'll flip it to the other half of the farm. And then where that pasture was, we'll put corn in, so kind of let the cattle do the grazing for us and let them, haul the manure and all that. And just trying some different things. This regenerative thing is pretty interesting.
I'm always fascinated to hear about different ways of gardening.
There you go.
That's just a massive scale of gardening.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you guys have a little farm there in the homestead for the personal use?
Was that me?
Yeah.
Oh,
you guys up there?
I guess not small or nothing. Whatever we kind of do here, we use for ourselves, and
I didn't know if you guys had like a little tomato garden in the back, or if you guys
garden. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah,
we used to. Yeah, we used to. Darian used to be pretty big into that, the gardening thing. But we kind of pick and choose now as we've grown and stuff, what we're good at, what we love to do. And some of our other neighbors and stuff, they do some produce, and we got a little farm stand in our yard and a farm store, and they'll bring their produce over and sell. And, it kind of helps the community out too. We don't want to do everything. We just want to do what we're good at. And then maybe the guy that next door that can grow really good potatoes, gives him a market opportunity to sell some potatoes. So, why not?
Hell yeah.
We do a big sweet corn patch, a couple acres of sweet corn every year. So
I wish every community was like that. That's how it should be.
Yeah, we do live in a nice little spot here. Everybody kind of helps each other out, and it's pretty decent.
Absolutely. Johnsy, what you got?
I don't know.
Ready, set. All right, Andy. You got
What?
Barbara. You got Oprah. You got Diane. You got to marry one, fuck one, kill one. Go.
Oh, I don't like Oprah at all. She's completely out of the whole picture.
All right,
so
she's dead.
Yeah, she's dead. Who's the other two? Barbara? So you said?
Yeah.
Barbara Walters.
Barbara Walters, and I said Diane. We'll say, I don't know who's Diane.
Keaton. I guess.
Yeah, Diane Keaton, but that's gonna win. All right,
Diane Sawyer, 2020.
Oh yeah,
She's on tonight.
Yeah,
there we go.
Diane Sawyer, 2020. That's a good one.
That's what I would be doing tonight is underneath of a blanket watching Diane Sawyer on 2020.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So we know
Yeah.
who
You
he's.
come across that.
All
You
right.
come across as that guy.
So Diane Sawyer's got the date. All right. So
There you go.
Diane Sawyer's got today. Diane Sawyer's got. Who's getting married? No, wait.
Oh,
who's
Barbara's
Diane?
dead.
Barbara, yeah,
So.
he's married to Barbara.
No, but Oprah's dead. You can't kill everybody, Andy.
Well, Barbara's dead, like literally dead. So.
Well, we brought her back in her prime.
Sure, yeah, she's a cool gal. Why not?
I love her. Yeah, proof that I don't watch the news. She's dead. We can't kill everybody.
I can't marry you. Jeez.
Oh, dude, that's hilarious. Wait, what's?
That's cool.
So forgive me because I don't know how to pronounce this. So you don't feed
Haulage.
Haylage. So baleage is what we feed. Alfalfa baleage. So haylage is like when a chopper goes through, chops it into little pieces, and you put it into a bag.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We round bale ours and put it into tubes, so it's called baleage. Yep, it's longer, more roughage to the animal. I don't know. We made the switch about 7 years ago. Been really happy with it.
I don't remember that term.
See that it's a little that blows my mind that the way you bale it and set it that changes that it's better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to get hay dry in our area. It rains every 4 days, so
yeah. I imagine so.
Hey, when the sun's out, make hay.
yeah. Sun's out, guns out.
Hey, I'm down with that.
There you
I'm
go.
down for that. Andy, when you coming down to drink some beers down at the Dude Network, man?
Oh, I don't know. I guess you live in Ohio, don't you? That's right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get to Ohio very often.
I don't get to Dakota, Minnesota very often.
No, you should come and stay at Camp Satisfaction this summer. We have a campground on our farm.
Shut the front door.
Yeah, it's called Camp Satisfaction. It's the best place on earth. You should come check it out.
I have to see what this place is.
Dude. Is that you're not fucking with me, right?
No, I'm not. No, go on Harvest Host. Go on Harvest Host or Hip Camp or RV Parky. You'll find us on there. Yeah, we got 5 campsites here, and we're booking in. We got bookings into May and June. Yeah, we get a lot of them actually.
That's one of my dreams. Is like
I thought you. I mean, you're serious. I thought you were real. I
thought he was fucking
No.
with me too. No. That's
Well, we joke about the name. About the name. You know, that's just a kind of an inside thing. Camp Satisfaction. It's where everybody gets off. You know, that's great. Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. So how do we set up? We come and do. We stay at
Dude
Camp
Network meetup in
Satisfaction.
Dakota.
And,
There you go. Yeah.
And bow hunt some whitetail.
Oh no, nobody else can hunt here. That's off limits.
Ooh.
Sorry.
He shot
You
you.
come and you want to hunt coyotes or kill anything like that? Go for it. But
Someone must be at the bar with my wife. I agree. My wife is smoking hot. I had no business getting with her. Thank God she's got terrible eyesight, and I'm very thankful that she continues to get hotter as she gets older. Tell her that while she's walking. I know she's right there, so. But I meant every word of it. Meant every word of it, babe. Love.
she must be taking fish oil.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
That
Camp
and Black
Satisfaction,
Panther
dude.
blood. You know, I use
I
that
can't
Black
get over
Panther.
this.
It's got real bits of Black Panther in it. 20% of the time, it works every time.
All right. So
Oh, Andy's wife. Andy's wife. Okay, I thought she was talking about my wife. No.
What's a
Hey.
legit big game I could come hunt there? Not the whitetail. That's fine.
Coyotes. Yeah, come and shoot all the coyotes. Yeah.
Can't eat them, but they make a cool mount.
Yeah, they do. We get a lot of them. It's ridiculous.
Oh, so I'd be doing a favor.
Yeah,
Oh,
you'd be
yeah.
doing a favor. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I'm all.
open season kills many of them as you want, dude. It's a
Oh
new
no, I'm all for what's it called? For the deprivation harvesting or whatever. That's what they
I've
call
heard
it.
the
over here.
coyotes are so big up there, they're almost the size of wolves, Johnsy. So feel free to kill them too. Everything's a coyote on Frickson Farms.
I'm not. Nah. I go to Camp Satisfaction and end up doing freaking 2 years in Dakota jails because I shot a wolf. No.
Hey, it's no jail time at Camp Satisfaction.
It's the best place on earth. It's where everyone gets off. Because literally, my farm is on an exit, Nodine, Minnesota. So I said, I'm going to make T-shirts that say Camp Satisfaction. I got off at Camp Satisfaction, Nodine, Minnesota.
Yes.
Dude, that is absolutely.
Ain't that nice?
I will buy that shirt 100%.
Yeah.
Hey, Regular, I think I want to let everybody come on opening day of gun season this year. I want to have like 30 hunters just drive the whole property down there. I think that would go over well. Intense question. Sucks we're not getting peppered with the intense questions for the guests. Yeah, we are open to questions. If you have any question about farming,
or their beef, or what he does to make him so amazing.
Yeah, if you got a burning urge to just ask something, anything farming related, like I'll do my best.
Can we get a chopper up and smoke Yotes like a door gunner? Redbeard wants to know.
There you go.
Calm down.
I mean, is that a yes? Can we do that?
I don't care, but DNR will probably be all over you.
They got to catch us first.
You let us deal with DNR. You let us.
Yeah, trust me. I've got.
Do you have any neighbors that you hate? Because we can gladly poach some wolves on their property. They told us to do it. They said they were Yotes. We don't know. Old Farmer Brown over here, he's a real dick officer. He told me that was a Yote. Oh, shit.
Oh, here we go. Great question from Redbeard.
That's actually a really good question.
What is the?
I know it's a struggle, but I didn't. I guess I didn't know how to word it.
What's the greatest struggle in today's world as a family farmer?
Well, everybody's struggle is a little different. If you're starting out, capital is a big one. Just letting somebody give you an opportunity to start farming, is a huge privilege. For me, I was blessed with my grandpa. I was the only one in my family that wanted to farm, and I've always helped him my whole life, and he kind of worked me into it. But even with that being said, if you don't take a little different direction, like us doing the campground thing and the direct marketing thing, and we're still not getting rich by no means, but it sure helps. It helps out a lot. But if you just want to farm and just, do the, sell your grain and sell your animals at the local sale barn, you're going to have a hard time. I don't care how many people kind of helped you out along the way. And especially now with the inflation thing, I mean, it's unreal. We used to pay, $300 a ton for fertilizer, and now we're, anywhere from $700 to $900 a ton. I mean, it just takes an enormous amount of capital. Then now interest rates are going up, so all your operating, you pretty much farm on an operating line. You put all your inputs on it, and then in the fall when you sell your crop, you hopefully got enough to pay it all back. Now we're looking at 8% interest on an operating line. Well, farmers, my size, it ain't nothing to spend $300,000-400,000 a year on, crop inputs, land rents, and just overall expenditures of running the farm. Well, you put 8% on that gets pretty spendy.
Oh,
so,
yeah. That's insane.
Well, yeah. But overall, it's a great way to live. I wouldn't trade it for anything. It is it's a lot of fun. You have a lot of fun at it. So
okay, so you're talking about like the campground, you got the mini store, you got other different brands, you collab with all the other local partners. How important and necessary is it for a small farm to have those like diversification and streams of revenue with like like rental, like the campground rental? Any income is necessary for a small farmer, but how critical is it in the day of 2023 to have like subsidiaries, like, and stuff like that, as on top of just your typical farming, like selling produce at the stand or having a honey hive and selling local honey at the farmer's market or whatever, how important is it?
Oh, it's everything, and same thing. Social media has changed it big time, and put yourself out there, like you wouldn't 5 years ago, you'd think I'd be making videos, running around like kind of like a half weirdo, but I tell you, it's a lot of fun. And that's one thing that we have now is the social media thing. I mean, use it. If you're a young farmer starting out or whatever, or just, use it. Tell your story, because, when people ask me questions, I don't look at them like, oh, that's kind of a dumb question, because they really don't know. And I'm glad to answer it. And same thing with a lot of these campers that come to our farm, they just never been to a farm and they just have questions. They're not, mean people or scary people, but, it's fun to visit with them and teach them kind of about it, and if we don't tell our story, nobody's gonna nobody's going to tell it, or you're going to hear what you hear on the news, which isn't true most of the time. So, but the small American farm, we're out here and it's a lot of fun, and support them. Even if you don't buy from us, find someone next to you, find a farm that does what we do, because they'll appreciate it.
And it's important, man. It's
Yeah.
important.
Hey, so I did find the camping video if you want to.
Yes. Yeah. I know you got some other videos queued up there, and then we got the 1 through 10 we got to do yet too.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Since we're on the camping deal, here's the camp.
2022 came to an end so briefly like that. Let's look at the new things we got cracking here on the farm for 2023, so all you lovely people can come and check it out. Did you know that we got a campground here? If you're a member of Harvest Hosts, Hip Camp, RV Parky, or you're just traveling through and need a place to stay for one night. And here's our next featured item that'll be new in 2023. A cute little travel cube. It'll be parked out in our field here overlooking our woods, and we'll have a cool little fire pit set up there. And don't forget about our cool little tiny store here. We're thinking about expanding it, but we're kind of on the fence about it yet because, let's be honest, tiny is a lot cooler. And then we wouldn't be able to call it a tiny store anymore. So maybe we'll just keep it the same. But there is a few things changing in it. Two things that are changing in our tiny store. This cooler is going boop, 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 boop. Bye-bye. We're going to buy 3 more coolers like this, 3. And just so we can display more of our products, it's more energy efficient. And this whole wall is going to be freezer. And this wall, too, is going to be all freezers. What can I say? We just carry so many products here of our farm that we just want to make sure you guys can see them all. And also something new for 2023, I'm going to come out with an apparel line designed by me. So you can about imagine how awesome that's going to be. So come and visit us in 2023 with your camper or your car and just come and buy some meat or spend the night here. You'd be a lot cooler if you did.
100% cooler.
100%. That's awesome, dude. That little tiny house looks amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. We actually got lucky. About maybe 10 miles from our farm, I found it on Marketplace, and I'm just like, I gotta buy that thing. And it's super cool. Husband and wife deal, they kind of remodeled it, and they used it as like a little party shack out in their woods during deer season and stuff. But it's really nice. We're gonna set it up and hopefully rent it out, put it on Airbnb it a little bit. I don't know. That's kind of a new part of it this year. We'll kind of see how we like that part of it, I guess. But the campground, the camping part, we really like that. We're going to grow that quite a bit, I think.
I think there's going to be a lot of city slickers wanting a little bit of the old
taste of the country life.
Little country life. You know where they get all their supplies? The mini store. It's a winner.
Yeah, there you go.
Dude, you could probably sell like a trip, like once a year, do a trip where you come, like rich, stupid idiots in the city who want to experience farm life for a day, and they just come follow you around. That's free labor. And no, in fact, they're paying you for that experience.
Right. Yeah. There is farms that do that, actually. Yeah.
Because there's a lot of work that goes into that.
Well,
yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe don't want people running around, but here's a good question in the comments. Legit question from Adventures of a Home Cook. Legit question. Are your corn and soy crops GMO free? Is that even possible anymore?
Yeah, great question. Sorry, I had to fix something. I had a question from last week on there.
So yes, it is possible. Non-GMO, we grow non-GMO corn for feed. Our soybeans, we do not feed to our animals, so they are GMO and they get shipped to China. We live on the river pretty much, and so all of our soybeans, we harvest them and take them right to the river. But all the corn is grown non-GMO on our farm. And actually, so we have to, when we spray our crops, our fields, we spray before the corn is even out of the ground. So we literally plant, we spray, and that's the only time we touch it. So no chemical ever touches the actual corn plant itself. Now, being GMO, that's a little different. You can spray it. You can spray Roundup, whatever, on that corn plant. It will not kill that corn plant. But a non-GMO corn plant, non-GMO corn plant, you hit it with Roundup, she's smoked. It's dead. Yeah.
Called Roundup Ready, right?
Hey,
yeah,
right there.
Bet.
Right there. Just sold me a box.
That's 2.
There you go.
That's 2.
Who's going to be 3 so we can get out the break?
Go.
Hey, your nipple is toast, Andy.
I know, yeah. Better get the Vaseline ready.
Hey, Darren, get the Vaseline ready. I know she knows where it's at for you. Come on. That probably crossed the line.
Hey, Redbeard's keeping track too.
Oh man.
Uh,
But no, the GMO thing, a lot of people don't really know what a GMO is,
hey,
and
let's
Exactly.
go,
so I'll give you an
man.
idea. So, if you buy a GMO corn, which is mostly probably 90% or higher grown in the United States, that's what we have. If I'm a little bug and I come and I eat a piece of that corn leaf, I die. So my thought process was like 6-7 years ago, if a bug will eat that corn and die, and if I harvest that and feed it to my animals, what's it doing to their bellies? So I don't know. So I made the non-GMO switch like, I don't know, eight years ago. And I felt like my cattle were healthier. It's crazy, but if you put non-GMO and GMO corn along the wood line out by the woods in your field, the deer will eat the non-GMO corn all day long before they'll even touch the GMO corn. GMO corn's fine, in my opinion. For like ethanol production and all that, why not? But when it comes to the food supply, it's really hard because we do have a lot of pests and stuff that, this year we got hit with corn borer is what it's called. So this little bitty worm that comes and drills a hole through your stalk, it makes your stalk really weak. Your stalk only takes up half the nutrients it should to produce a cob. That really hurt us. We lost probably 20 bushel to the acre. If I had a GMO corn, I wouldn't have had that happen. So going into next year, we got to change a few things. If it's rotation or what have it, we got to find something that'll kill that corn borer because they triple how do I say a population every year. So if you don't get them killed or do something with them to get rid of them, they'll eat it all. It's nuts. So GMO corn definitely has its place. Now, I'm not going to doubt it, but that was why we made this switch,
So if you want to know, if you're not ready to be a farmer yet, Damon, we got another one. After this next video, you're definitely going to be a farmer if that sales speech didn't work.
Yeah, this will be for them city slickers Johnsy wants to bring in.
Yeah.
There's balls out here today. Let's fire this old hog up. Over the hill and through the woods to Grandma's house we go. What we're doing here in this informational video is we move the cattle from this spot where they eat to that spot where they lay. Come on, Tumbleton. Then what I do is I take my bobby and I bring my bedding bales and I put them right here. And why is the carpet all wet, Todd? I don't know, Margot. Cut the net wrap and we take it off before we give it a shake. Shake it up. Oh! Let's face it, folks. Nobody likes sleeping in the wet spot, and neither do these guys. Give me that money. Little accident. So be like these guys and get yourself a set of fresh sheets. Come along with me and let's bang some ice. This is a water cup. As you can see, it is froze. So what we're gonna do is take this maul and break all the ice out of it for the second time today. What we do is we just punch this little hole in it because it doesn't really pay to break all the ice out because it's just gonna do it again. So smaller the hole, the smaller chance it's gonna freeze again. In theory. Happy cow. Yum yum. I hope you enjoyed that informational video. I am now going to unthaw my face and rock in my little rocking chair in my shop. Ciao.
Hey, a farmer's nothing without his shop. That's a fact.
Yeah, it took me a long time to get one, and it's still too small, and I built it, and I only got to use it for my own personal equipment for 3 months, and then Darian filled it full of freezers, so I literally can't. I got a rocking chair, and I can get my lawnmower and four-wheeler in there, and that's about it. So now it's a packing facility, which is okay too, I guess. So
Hey, you know what, Regular? He does need heated water troughs. You know what pays for heated water troughs? If you go get a dude box over at fricksonfamilyfarms.com.
That's right.
Highly recommended.
All right, hey, real quick, first product. We got a product coming out here on the dudenetwork.com. We got this little thing, bottle opener, magnetic.
Hey.
Let's go. I had to go buy a 6-pack today. Oh, look at that. It sticks right to it. That'll be available on the dudenetwork.com.
That's high quality.
Where did
High
those
quality.
come from?
Messer Woodworks actually made these for us.
Mhm.
They're going to drop ship, and it's available. You can win some of these in the upcoming March Madness thing. We'll be hammering that one next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't talk about that tonight because I'll consume my life. It's consumed my life enough. Tonight is an escape from March Madness.
All right. Hey, well, here we go. If Damon will give me his fryer, I'll buy a box tonight.
Negative.
Wow,
Yeah.
Damon. Wow. Okay.
Hey, it was already sold. He can't go back.
Yeah, Jason. What the hell? So, Andy, with all the cooks, out of everything you've seen, who has done the best recipes? And part two to that question, why is it me?
Dang.
I don't know. I guess to be quite honest, I guess I haven't really been paying attention to it. That's kind of Darian's.
You've
Side
saved a
of
lot of time
things.
in your life, sir. Smart man.
I know. Yeah, I hear you.
Hey, you're too busy farming. You ain't got time to watch no TikToks and shit. You ain't got time.
In the evening, I do. Yeah, it's a little bit.
A little bit.
Between 2020.
I'm
You're
kind of a
a movie guy.
podcast guy. I like my podcast. So during the day, I wear earbuds and kind of walk around listening to different podcasts.
Are you subscribed to the Dude Network podcast?
I am subscribed to it. Yes.
Yes.
Let's
I
go.
was kind of hoping you weren't.
So you're the subscriber. Yes.
That's one.
Appreciate
Hey, only one more to go. Oh, that was me. Never mind. Hey, Andy. No. Oh man, that's awesome. Okay. Well, you've listed who's been our favorite guest. Who's been the favorite guest that we've had on that you like?
That I like.
Yeah, like we have a guest on that you're like, holy shit, that was cool.
Let's see here.
And you don't
Can't think of his name right now, but he's the one that was on the barbecue competition. He's a pretty cool guy.
Grubbs?
Grubbs, yeah, he's pretty cool.
Everyone loves Grubbs. When he has good internet, he's a blast.
Yeah.
When he has good internet, he's a blast. I need to reach out to him actually and be like, yo, we need to strongly recommend. I want to reach out to you about your car's extended service contract and your wireless router service.
Yes.
Oh man. So big plans for 2023, Andy?
Just expand the camping thing, man, and try to get this shipping thing completely dialed in 100%. You know, this is the first year we're kind of shipping across the United States, you know, and shipping a lot of it. I mean, we shipped 8 boxes on Monday, 50 pounds a pop. I went to one person in, I believe, Florida or Washington, one of them too. There's both of them places are getting something like that. But holy balls, you know, with the snowstorm coming in and everything, makes the guy a little nervous. So trying to learn all that out and just get better at our business. Maybe start another tiny store. Who knows? I don't know. Talking about it maybe.
If you had 2 tiny stores, technically you wouldn't have to get rid of the name of Tiny that you like.
Right.
And you could run
Maybe
one
semi.
tiny
Maybe we'll
store.
get a semi store. You want a semi store?
What's a what store?
What's that?
A semi store. You know, got a tiny store, get a semi store.
What's a semi mean?
Oh, semi.
Semi? Like a semi?
Oh.
Semi driver? Semi truck?
No, never mind. It's over your head.
Yeah, we go.
Yeah.
I missed it too.
I'm sorry, Andy.
Thought I'd throw one joke out there that somebody would get, but
Speaking to
Feel
your
free to come up
shipping,
with another one. I mean, that was a good try. I mean, you know, in baseball, you gotta get a 300 percentage. You gotta do, 10 tries.
there you go.
so yeah, right here. Got a box in Colorado. I'm in California, and I got a box yesterday and one today, and they're still frozen.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
you'll have no problems, folks.
Yep. And that's the thing. We've tried 2 different sets of liners now, and we think we finally got a set of liners that works very well. So
Yeah, I was impressed with these ones. Like it's like a cooler. I actually have sodas chilling in the first box that came yesterday. I just let through the ice packs and packs of sodas in there, and they're cold.
There you go.
So thanks for the cooler.
there you go.
And I
You get a
apologize
cooler
to
for free.
everybody for my terrible banner work today. I thought I had that thing all dialed in. I was wrong. All right, 1 through 10, Andy. You're going into the gauntlet. You're going into the gauntlet.
Hey, welcome to
Controversial
the Dude
question.
Network.
There's no wrong answer. There's no right answer, but there is one thing that's guaranteed. Your answers will be disputed amongst the masses.
I
So-
have one to add to this too.
Okay. All right. So 1 through 11. 1 through 11. Damon's got 10, and if you pick 11, Jonesy's got the 11. So 1 through 11, you got to pick 3 of them. First one is what, Andy?
7.
Oh, 7 to the heaven. I like it.
Is hot dog a sandwich?
Fact.
Ooh.
What do I do?
Is it yes or no?
Oh,
Is
sure,
hot
yeah.
dog- Is hot dog a sandwich?
Hot dog a sandwich. Oh, okay, that's okay. Hot dog a sandwich. Technically, I guess, yeah, it's in bread, so.
Yeah, see? It's
Yeah.
that easy, folks. It's that easy. You'd be amazed how many people think it's not a sandwich.
Yeah.
They say it's a hot dog.
Yeah.
So, like, it's not a sandwich, it's a hot dog.
And
right?
I hate
So-
to burst your bubbles. A hamburger is also a sandwich.
Yes, if it's meat on 2 pieces of bread, which a hot dog bun is 1 on each side,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, you can. How many times have you ripped your hot dog bun in half? What do? You just put 1 piece on the top and 1 piece on the bottom, and you make a submarine hot dog.
Submarine. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Guess what? A submarine's a sandwich too. Still a
Yes.
sandwich.
True.
All right, Andy. Great first guess on number 7. What's number 2?
Oh, 4.
Oh yeah.
Why are they called apartments if they are stuck together?
Mm. That is a good one, ain't it?
It's a good one. It's really good food for thought. It's something to really ponder about in the old John Deere 4440.
Yeah, yeah. I guess if you got one giant box and you divide it into a bunch of little boxes, that's probably where the term apartment come from. Apart from the big box.
From the next, yeah, because
Apart from the next one.
No,
Yeah.
keep talking through it. It'll still make less and less sense.
but like one living quarter is apart from the next living quarter, even though they're in the same building, because it's separated off by a wall and a door where there's no door frames. So they are apart from each other, even though they're in the same building.
Yeah, I guess
I'm
you might.
trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Trailer parks are apartments. They're apart from each other.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, right here.
Johnsy's.
They're compartments.
Apartment.
Oh, yeah, because they're not apart from each other. But they are by like they're separated though. I don't know. All right. Number 3. All right. I'm getting dumber. All right. Number 3. Andy, go.
Give me 9. What's 9?
So you want 11?
No, 9, because I'm going to ask 11 separately.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were going to do 11 anyway.
So number 9, boxers or briefs?
Ooh. Briefs. Yeah. I used to be a boxer guy, but now I'm a brief guy.
You're 33 now, man. It starts slapping off the other thighs. You got to be careful out there. You got to be safe.
Yeah. Jewels, baby.
Testicular health is important health.
Yeah.
If you got a lump, folks, go see your doctor. It's nothing to fuck.
You gotta look out for the boys. It's all about the support, right?
Yeah, you know, you gotta keep the grape smugglers in check.
You can't. Hey, listen, you can't let them run wild and free forever. You just
man. No. When you start sitting on the left testicle, it's time to start switching back.
Yeah, the first time you go to sit down.
Yeah, I shouldn't have to prime my nuts off with a spatula on a cold day. You know what I mean? From a wood metal chair. Like
I mean, you see what the water was doing.
You know, there's some old dudes that wearing the box rich, the dong, tip of the dong, and the satchels just hanging out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah.
Damon, don't act like it happens.
It's not a good look at like 50, 60. And that's
no,
that's
it ain't a good look at 38 either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What's about to happen in the next 5 years of your life? Andy?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're on the decline. Just remember that now at 33.
Yeah.
It's all downhill from 30, I promise.
Yeah. How many broken fingers have you had?
Broken fingers. I've never broke a bone, never broke a finger, nothing. No.
Really? Dude,
Oh,
you're either the worst farmer or the best farmer with that comment. I don't know.
Oh, is he like Bruce Willis in that one movie? He just can't get hurt.
What is it?
Unbreakables.
Unbreakable, yeah.
What's the weather going to be like in 2 years from now? Since you're like in with the feng shui and that mindset, you know when things are going to happen.
Oh yeah, do you contribute to the almanac yet?
Yeah, what's it like being the Rain Man? I mean, what's the lottery going to be tomorrow?
The Farmer's Almanac, man. People live by that thing.
Do you live by the Farmer's Almanac?
I don't know, but my one grandpa, yeah, he enjoys that Farmer's Almanac. And I don't know who writes it. I really don't.
I don't know either. Yeah.
Ben Franklin's been dead for quite some time, so I don't know who took it over after he dropped the ball. I think they just recycle it. All right, we got some thong comments. Neither are thongs. Thongs are awful. David also doesn't like thongs. That's great.
China.
Then we got a China comment in there, sprinkled in regular.
Right on, Jay.
All right, Johnsy, what's number 11? I got to know what number 11
All right,
is.
so when you put your roll of toilet paper on the holder,
I know it.
Does it peel off from the top or from the bottom, and why?
I'm always the top.
Or no why?
Top. I just like the top. Yeah.
Yep.
It's just the way it's supposed to roll.
You're an over-under guy, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you wipe sitting down or standing up? Or from the front or back? Isn't that what the whole term used to be?
Top to bottom, but I've been told that was wrong. I was reading my kids a storybook about potty time, and they're like back front to back, and I'm like, the fuck? I was like, I've been doing this wrong for 35 years. This is bullshit. It's like I ain't changing now. Got poo in my ball sack now. I mean, whatever. Ain't nobody down there doing anything anyway. On that so, like, let it go.
That's that funky odor that you got running around.
Flap, I guess. I mean,
is that what that smell is in the studio?
And now we know why I got pink eye.
Exactly.
You see, that was a whole segment.
Oh God. And now the show started.
Yeah.
Oh, we're live?
Oh shit. Oh, I forgot to hit the button. Dead. Yeah, we're all dead. We're dead. Yeah. Kimmy John's. Ew. That pink guy, it's a real fucker.
Hey, so what's your like when I come home from work, I have like this cool down period where I like adjust from being at work and coming in. What's your transition from busting ass all day on the farm? What's like your 20 minutes, 30 minutes? Like, all right, I got to do this, get back into regular life, and then I'm here.
I just like my recliner. I got my chair is like my favorite place. I just crack a cold one, sit down in my chair, turn something on, and then usually I'm out by like 7:30. I just fall asleep. And then I'll wake up like 8:30 and then decide to watch something until 10:30, 11 o'clock, and then go to bed. I just love my chair. That's what I look forward to. End of the day, sit in the chair. I'm a chair guy.
Hey, every real man needs a recliner. I'm not joking. A chair, what he's talking about, that's a real thing.
That's right.
Yeah, when we bought our couch from the living room, it's got 4 recliners in the couch. That's why we bought that couch.
Gosh, dude, these comments.
It's still coming in.
We took a turn. It was the pink guy that set the train off the tracks like Norfolk Southern too soon.
Oh man,
probably too soon on that one.
Oh, Redbeard, that's a great one.
Pink guy, the closet cousin to the brown eye.
Oh,
Jesus H. Oh man, Andy. Before we wrap this up here and get you out of here and us out of here, final thoughts on your life regretful decision of coming on the show. First off, sorry you made that choice, but if it was made for you, I also apologize for that. But final pitch on Frickson Farms and why people should look into getting Frickson Family Farms. Like, I know everyone's been getting to know you, but talk about some of the extra stuff you do on the farm. You talked about the non-GMO corn, But what are some of the extra stuff? I mean, we haven't talked about the dietitian you worked with. We haven't talked about all the other stuff that makes your quality best. This is your spiel. I'm going to put you on the big screen here and just sell Frickson Farms to everybody. Sell it. Get people to love it like we love it.
There you go. So yeah, like it goes back to just buy it from a farmer that you know, and agree with how they raise their beef. You know, for us, it's working directly with my nutritionist. We buy when we start. It all starts out with whatever breed that you're buying. You know, for us, we really like the Holstein Angus cross. We get them in when they're about 400 pounds, so they're like 6 months old, and they're on our farm for a little over a year. We've had really good luck with that breed. And now this year we kind of got the mama cows, and we are gonna breed them to something that's gonna be pretty cool. We're gonna start getting into the kind of the Wagyu thing a little bit. That's gonna be something new for 2023. So we're looking pretty forward to that. So we'll have like 2 different lines of products that you can buy is kind of where we're going with it. But no, we work with a nutritionist that really balances a good ration for them, and just it's just what we've always done. I mean, I'm not doing anything different than because I'm direct marketing that I was doing before. I wasn't direct marketing. When I met my wife, her dad had one of our steaks one day. I gave him, I don't know, steaks for Father's Day or something like that. I grew up on it. It's nothing different to me. That's all I've ever had. But he's like, that was the best steak I ever had. You guys need to sell this stuff. And that's what kind of gave my wife the idea to start direct marketing. Well, that was 4 or 5 years ago, and here we are today. I'm shipping all over the place. And so it's just buy from a farmer, and you can ask us any questions. I mean, it's just like having a friend at your fingertips. You can message us. You're not getting a computer. You're not getting our secretary. We have no employees. It's me and my wife. Like that's it. So if you want to know anything, just got a question that's burning that you can't help but contain, message us or give us a call. That's worth a lot. You can't do that at Costco or Walmart or anything, and like the product of USA, that's one thing that kind of, pisses us off as farmers. You go to Walmart, and not just knocking on them, because I'm sure other ones do it, but a lot of that beef is raised in Mexico. It's USA owned, but it's raised in Mexico for, labor issues or whatever, to get it done cheaper, and then they ship it back across the border, butcher it here, and that's what's in your grocery stores. And not saying that Walmart is the one doing that, but a lot of them are doing that. So it's just to have that food security has never been more important than it is today. It really isn't. It's all about the almighty dollar. It's all about the almighty dollar. I mean, look at the crap. Look at the ingredient lists. It's scary. You really go grocery shop and look at the ingredient lists. You can't explain half of it. It's crazy, nuts.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. That is a freaking fact right there, Jack.
Yep.
Also, I wanted to mention, we haven't really talked about this a whole lot. Anybody that buys a box, does an unboxing video, or does a recipe with an ingredient from the Dude Network box, we're going to feature, if you send them to me or give me permission, we will feature all of those cooks and unboxing videos live here on our Friday night shows. So anybody wanting to buy a box and want to be a part of the show, buy a box, do a video, recipes, we will feature all of them.
Awesome.
We will feature all of them on here. Little splash in the pot. So yeah.
My wife has a question for Andy real quick. I think I know the answer, but can Frickson mail me real cow's milk?
No, that's one thing that sucks in the dairy industry. Like us farmers that sell meat, we can ship all over the United States. We can sell direct. Guys at dairy farm, they can't sell their milk. You have to. It's so dumb. They can't ship nothing. They can make cheese on their farm and sell it.
Yeah.
But as far as fluid milk, they can't really do anything. Their hands are tied. So yeah, it's too bad.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah, that's a real fact right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's nothing better than milk right out of the tank, though. I mean, it right from the cow. It is so good.
Yep. Oh yeah, man.
Straight.
I remember what's funny is dairy farms, you see some wild shit that you don't think is normal. Like, Dad, we didn't have any bulls, so I always thought it was normal to see a guy with his shoulder up a cow, up to inseminating and shit. That was wild. And then it was like cats would like follow around certain cows because they knew that cow would be leaking when it was close to milking time, and they would just sit there just like letting the milk just like shoot into their mouth. Like you see all kinds of crazy shit. Sorry. Buy a cow, Johnsy. Reg said it.
I don't have room here, homie.
But if you did, hey, when Johnsy's moved, when he comes to Ohio to the Dude Ranch, we're gonna have all kinds of cows.
Dude Ranch.
Yep.
That's
Well,
it. And that's a real thing. This
It's
won't
happening.
be. This isn't permanent. It's nice, but it's not permanent. One day we will own a ranch to just completely fuck off in. It's gonna be called the Dude Ranch.
There you go.
And you're gonna be the first one down here to help break it in with some natty daddies.
Nice.
We're gonna
We'll
fly
let
you
you
down there.
christen. We'll let
We'll
you
get the first
christen
one
one of
set.
the tiny pads with a can of Natty Daddy.
Yeah, that'd
Like
be cool.
old chips.
Okay, so you have to. You ever heard of Little King's cream ale?
Nope.
Has anyone else ever heard of Little King's cream ale?
No.
They come or like Miller High Life ponies, like the little 7-ounce. They come in like 7-ounce jars.
You said the
Oh,
Miller.
like the little mini
Yeah.
Mickey's
they're called-
hand grenades.
Okay.
Well, not the Mickey's hand grenades. Those are 12-ounce. I'm talking. They're like Little King's cream ale. They're coming like 7-ounce little jars, and they
Like
come in
the
an
mini
8-pack.
Coronas.
No, they're in an 8-pack. They're called Little Kings. Anyway, the point of the story was take a little bottle and smash it on a tiny house, but never mind.
Oh,
Oh.
that's actually a great idea. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was, but not
Well,
anymore. That's ruined. That's
Hey,
ruined.
hey,
Worst idea in the history of the Dude Network.
Kim wants to live on the Dude Ranch.
Let's do it. Hey,
Cool.
it will need someone to clean up the beer cans. We will need someone to go around and clean up beer cans.
Wow. Sorry, babe. He didn't mean that.
No, but it'll pay very well. It'll pay the best. It'll be the easiest $100,000 a year job I've ever heard of in my life.
Are you taking applications?
One day, Johnsy. One day. Hey,
I'll
we're gonna
put my
put that
job.
job. We're gonna get applications on that job live on the show one day when it happens. Book
Yeah.
it. Book it. Yeah, clip it.
Good job. Hey,
Let's get
nice.
to 1 million
Good idea, man.
subscribers, and we will hire a $100,000 beer collector.
Like a bat boy, or like the
But
guy.
hey, we're out of beer. Go get beer. Like, hey, can you clean up these beers? Okay. Hey, can you get me a beer? Yeah. Like, $100,000 a year. Andy, would you do that job?
No, I'll be busy that day.
He's got $100,000. I'd rather.
He's got cows to tend to.
He's got cows to fucking wrestle. He ain't
Yeah.
got that shit. You ever had to wrestle a cow? You ever had an attitude adjustment with a bull?
Not a bull, but yeah. I mean, they got a personality. You know, you get 1 out of 100 that you don't care when he goes to the butcher shop that day. That's just fine. Yeah,
We do have an
they
order.
do have personalities.
Kim's in.
We have an order. Hey, in Ohio, they do have aluminum. Does have value.
Same here.
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm excited for that. Do you buy all your calves or do you self breed? Good question.
So pretty. We buy all of our calves.
Every year.
If I understand the question right. Yes. Yep. We buy all of our calves except what we get out of our own cows, out of our own beef cows.
So do you keep like the ones like if you have like a really healthy, good like mom cow that you keep some of them, the females, or no?
Yeah. So the cows they stay every year. So the cows just keep reproducing, and then when the cow, she gets too old, or the big thing with beef cows is when they ain't got any teeth in their head, they kind of lose their teeth,
Yeah.
and then they can't eat very good, so then they don't put on weight, which they don't feed the calf. Then a lot of times some cows, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with them. They're just they're old, they're at the end of their stage. In the actual meat world itself, that's where your 299 pound hamburger comes from. Them are old beef cows. So
he was wanting to know.
we don't use them for burger. We don't use them for burger. Might go into snack sticks or hot dogs or something like that. But we don't have a lot of them. We only run 20, 25 cows or so. So
All right. He wants to know if you're a certified breeder. Do you have any of that up there?
I used to be. I used to be able to breed my own. AI. But then if you don't do it every day or every other day, you kind of lose the touch at it. So I kind of lost the touch at it pretty much, more or less. So I got a couple friends that do it, and they kind of help me out a little bit with it too. So
AI, what's that?
it's a
How
big cold
important
metal
is
rod, and you put it right up the old hoo-ha.
How important is networking in farming? Like you just got done saying, like, yeah, buddies, like how important is like getting along with all the local farmers? 'Cause I know it's like parts or hydraulic hoses or like something in a pinch, you got somebody that's got an extra. But for like, let's say you have a service that you can't do, you don't have time. Like, how important is it to exchange services in the networking community and farming?
Yeah, it's huge, and now, networking, I never used to think a lot of it other than, like you said, with the neighbors and that kind of thing. But the social media side of it, I mean, I never knew there was that many different pages and forums and private groups on Facebook. If you got a Kinsey corn planter, John Deere corn planter, there's a group for just that, and you can ask any question you want on it. I mean, how cool is that? I mean, and that's like that with everything. But no, networking is huge. It is. It's a big thing.
It's amazing where we've come as a society. It's amazing the fingertips of the information available at your fingertips these days. It is freaking insane.
I call
They call it YouTube University for a reason.
Exactly. That's exactly.
Well, Andy, man, John Z. Damon, I don't want to rush off. Last chance here to talk. Last comments before we wrap this up.
Two-parter.
Okay.
Favorite part of farming during the day and your least favorite or chore. We'll say the chore of the day.
I like
your favorite and your least favorite.
So my favorite, I love I call it mixing feed. So every morning, mix all the ingredients up in my big blue mixer. I go dump it out and feed them. I really like calving cows too. When the cow's having the calf, that's like one of my favorite things to do. Nice. My least favorite is probably, picking rock is definitely the worst. That job just sucks. So out in your fields, you get rocks that come up, you gotta go out and pick them every spring. If not, you wreck your equipment. That is the absolute worst job. Bedding cattle, that's just kind of a monotonous job. So every 2 days, you gotta go and put 3-4 round bales of corn stalks in each pen. It's just a job that you do all the time that just kind of sucks. But no, that's about it. I don't like chickens. We used to have a lot of chickens. I just don't like chicken. Chicken chores, no. That would probably be worse than bedding cattle. Yeah.
Chickens, and they're just.
What's the worst kind of manure to clean out, and why is it pig shit?
Chicken is worse.
Chicken's worse? I thought, man, I cleaned out a lot of coops and stuff out of the day back in the day, and I tell you, only the hog stalls made my eyes water from the methane, dude.
Yeah.
Our pigs don't smell like that. I mean, our pigs they're outside pretty much, and they're in a shed with all the walls are open. They just got a rope over top of them.
Almost people that just kept them in the pens all day. They never.
Yeah, it stinks. Yeah, they got a manure pit underneath of them, in the commercial hog buildings. So, they're pooping and it goes right below them. And that pit is probably anywhere from, 6 to 12 feet deep. And that's all full of manure. So all that's coming back through the grates where they're standing, and they're breathing that all in all day long. And that's why, our pork tastes different than theirs, because ours is open air raised and theirs isn't. I mean, that's just, we can't, as a society, we have to have farms like that too. If not, we'd all starve to death. I mean, you really would. So we all got our place.
The best way to dispose of a human body, throw it in a manure pit.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
We'll never find it there. That's a running joke. I always wondered how many people.
Literally my worst fucking nightmare, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, but no chickens, meat chickens, especially like them little white things, little white meat birds. You never met a dumber animal in your life.
Oh, amen.
Pouring rain, thunderstorm. Let's run outside and climb on top of each other in a corner of a pen and drown each other. That's pretty much what they do. I mean, that is almost one animal that has to be raised inside of a giant barn commercially, because they are so retarded. They never live. They would never live out in the wild.
Yeah.
I mean, laying hens, like hens that give eggs, they're actually somewhat of a smart bird animal.
I've always enjoyed it. Until the old chicken hawks come around, then they kind of get out.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's crazy shit. You're sitting out there, your chickens running across your yard, and you see a chicken hawk snatch one and carry it into the woods. That'll change you as a kid. It was our favorite one, that little poor feather-footed bitch. She used to she was the nicest chicken in the world. She gone. Still fucking dead.
We seen that.
Yeah, she's not. That's not. Yeah, she's always gonna be dead, Tony.
Yep, still dead.
She gone.
Yeah,
she gone. Still gone.
Just like
all
that,
right, guys.
And that cow, straight smoked.
Hey, we do appreciate everybody that did order a box, Robert, and also it looks like a vegetable home cook. Thank you so much. That is freaking awesome.
Seriously. And you won't regret it. The quality of that meat.
Native, we made our quota. Does that mean we've met 3? Do we sell 3 boxes tonight?
No.
No, 2.
No, Robert. Yeah.
The
2
and
okay
home cook box.
Hey, that's great. 2 is awesome. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
no nipples for you guys tonight. Yeah, no nipples.
I'm telling you.
Next time.
I'm telling you, once you taste that beef, there's no going back.
Absolutely. Hey, I think that brings us up to like 10. How many is that? Darian right there? How many is that now? 8, 9, 10?
It's quite a few for what we've been doing this. Maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks. I don't know.
Yeah, and that's awesome, everybody.
Pretty solid.
Thank you. Let's keep this bitch going.
Yeah.
And then you know what though? We're not really pushing something that's not. Here's the value to it. Yes, it's a little more money than going to Walmart, but let's talk about that real quick before we get off here. Real quick. We just talked about the amount of work that goes into making these meats come to that. They take the top 100 of the herd, keep them in-house, so you're getting the top 50% of their entire herd. And, the big cities, I agree. You can't find these. And here's what's nice. We're barbecue people. Where we all live, like where I'm at, I can get beef cheeks, sometimes get tri-tip, but they're not good tri-tips. But like I can't get the picanha around here. You can't get beef bacon anywhere around here. And like Damon, where you're at, like North Carolina's pork-based state. So you don't get a lot of beef down there. Johnsy, you're tri-tip, picanha, but you don't get beef cheeks, you don't get beef bacon, you don't get the other stuff. You don't get the dino ribs. Like I can't.
Yeah,
it's hard.
I can get dino ribs, but I have to go and ask the guy not to cut them and this and that.
Yeah, it's like you have to go out of your way. You know what I mean?
And
like
the quality, yeah.
But like you're getting like someone that knows how to cut this. You're not coaching somebody how to cut a picanha for you. Anytime I get a picanha up here, I have to coach them how to cut it. And if I don't tell them, they'll cut the fat cap off the goddamn thing. And I'm like, please stop. Please stop. So that's why you're getting all these like really cool cuts all in one box, like a 1-of-1 box. The jerky, we watched Johnsy make an absolute pig of himself tonight, smashing the jerky. And it's gone. He ate a whole package in one show. Good job, Johnsy.
Amazing.
Yeah, so awesome. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, everybody. I'm all about supporting family farms. Thank you. Smart lady. Smart do that. Great show. Thank you, David. Thank you. Congratulations to Redbeard. Congratulations to Willow. You guys are crushing it. Happy to have you guys part of the TDN family. Andy, you too, buddy. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Keep being a beer drinking, badass, gun toting Minnesota DHIA Matthews crossbow, fucking sending sling arrows across the yard into a wolf, coyote, watch UFO alien starship. Let's go.